always loved architecture and design and looking at homes. I've done it since I was a kid, and I did that everywhere I went. So when we lived in Japan, it was like a habit of mine to walk the neighborhoods and look at all the houses. Kind of dreaming one day what I would want to do for my own house. So we're from Colorado. We grew up in Colorado and split our time in the summers in Tokyo. And so there were a lot of these like Japanese aesthetics that she really liked, like the Shosugiban. You can see behind me, like this is our nod to Shosugiban and some of like the slatting in Japanese walls. We walked onto this property and just knew right away that this was it. It's just like that feeling that you have. Trust was the most important thing for me, because we were living in Singapore at the time, and I needed someone who could really be our advocate.
And so we knew that we really wanted to have a dream team, because this project would be like a dream come true for her.
Well, Momo and Aiko approached us right after they bought the property, which gave us the opportunity to really help them develop a team. There's many consultants that are involved in every job, so working with people that we know, like, and trust is really important.
And so we quickly selected Kasten, and then after that we met again and started interviewing architects.
I've followed Swatt, Meyers for a long time. I've always loved them. I didn't even know who they were when I first started looking them up on Pinterest. They just always seemed to flood my feed because that's what I loved.
The entry side of the building, that's what you see first. And the other side is the view side. So my feeling was that these two sides should be different. One should be a little bit mysterious, so that when you're approaching the building, it's not all exposed to you. It's not all out there. Then when you come in the front door and you enter this building, immediately you see this view. The view is extraordinary.
One of our big ideas for, I'd say, this entire project was to appreciate the journey and not just the destination. This brought in the notion of pulling in the koi pond. It's not this like American notion of get to the finish line, finish, finish, finish. That is the goal. It was really like, let's stop and enjoy while we walk along. So when you're on the interior, you walk along and have these slatted views of the koi pond. But then when you're on the outside, you park your car and you walk along the koi pond, and it's like a really beautiful experience that you can enjoy as opposed to just getting to the destination. In many modern homes, people tend to think of much slicker finishes, appreciating this like wabi-sabi notion of Japanese design. We wanted like really noble materials. Oak floors, oak cabinets, heavy brass pulls.
And the long horizontal lines, which are the roof lines that we're known for, are from carry your eye from the inside to the outside as you see the planes moving through the glass.
Well, there was probably over $600,000 worth of steel in this building, but you don't see it. Modern homes like this have floor-to-ceiling glass and expansive overhangs. There's no trim. Everything has to be nearly perfect.
So you need a builder who knows how to work with steel. And it is common knowledge that many house builders basically work with wood, and you certainly don't want a builder who doesn't have steel experience on a building like this.
Our team was really good at reviewing the shop drawings for steel and for windows and anticipating things that, could have been holdups for the project.
So this project was under construction during COVID, which, obviously was new for everyone involved.
Commodity prices were changing really, really quickly on the fly. And Pete and Denny were always just very cognizant of the budget, cognizant of the schedule.
Pete was a real champ. He just kept going. He was on the phone with people trying to make things happen. I always joked with him. I think he and the super on this project, I said they were good cop, bad cop, and Pete was the bad cop, and then the super who was, here every day, and who had to deal with probably more people on a daily basis was the good cop. So I think Pete was okay with playing the bad cop when he had to.
And Danny and Pete have been great to work with. As I mentioned, I've known them for a long, long time. We have absolutely no doubts that they're going to do a terrific job. And when you put that together with the owner, contractor, and the architect, and the interior designer, let's not forget Momo. And when the team is all working together and in sync, everybody caring about making this the best project it could be for the owners, you have something good.
It was very much a partnership between myself, Kasten Builders, Swatt Meyers, my sister, the designer. Oh my gosh, it was just the most amazing experience. I was actually sad that it ended.